Well, let's get more reaction from Steve Mabona, who represents the Gauteng Education Department. Steve, of course, Linda was asking whether or not you're actually going to be in that meeting. Will you?
Yes, I'm going there, but just to observe, because this is a school meeting. The school wanted to meet the parents, so it will be them, the SGB, and we'll just go and observe on what is happening in that meeting.
Why not play an active role in this meeting? Because there are concerns about how the school handled the situation in the first place.
Remember, we have confirmed that we are appointing an independent body that is going to assist us with the, answers. And the parents and family and everyone that has an interest in this incident will be given an opportunity to interact with the independent body. So for us, it will be inappropriate for us to enter into that space. That's why we are going there to observe and check on how is the interaction between the school and the parents. And it will also be disappointing probably for parents to insist on wanting to know what transpired. Meanwhile, there are processes that are going ahead now. I mean, the minister has appealed to parents to say, let's give the investigative bodies an opportunity to do their work. We know that police are investigating. Now we have the South African Human Rights Commission that they said they are also, participating in this investigative process. We also have our own independent probe that will be going ahead. So probably that's why I will appeal to parents to say, even if they wanted to know more about the incidents of what transpired, we will really appreciate if they can just give the opportunity to all the, the stakeholders that will be working just to make sure that they investigate this matter.
Yeah, that'll be hard for some parents because they're talking about their children's safety ultimately. So I don't know if they'll be comfortable waiting for an investigation. But we are also hearing from Lindo that parents who are attending this meeting were told that they have to mail their questions in and they'll be responded to, but they cannot ask further questions in this meeting. That seems a bit odd.
Look, I'm not sure on how the school will want to manage their meeting. It's theirs. Like as we've said, we'll just go and observe on how they manage the meeting. But they need to be assured that there's nothing untoward, there's nothing that is not going to be investigated. So whatever concerns that they have, ultimately they will, have answers. Because after we receive the report from the independent probe, we're not going to wait for the police investigation. We're not going to wait for the Human Rights Commission. Out of that report, we should be in a position to then make a call on what is the way forward. And the MEC should be in a position to can advise on how we're going to move forward, taking from both reports from the Parktown and the Liar School Becker.
Yeah. So, of course, the HRC is helping the family out here. They say that they're going to take legal action against the school and the department. What's your response to that?
Look, we'll echo the sentiment that we've worked with the Human Rights Commission. We appeared before them. They know that probably out of many organizations, we are the most accessible ones. MEC would not say no to that. And any action that they want to undertake, we will respect that. That's why we're going to be cooperative. Anything they need, we will then comply and give them information. Hence, when we are done with this report, probably they will be the first also to receive it and say, after our probe, which is independent, here's the outcome. Then, probably see on how you can assist the families further. So, we work with them on different matters, and we don't see anything untoward. Really.
Yeah, it indicates, though, that you failed in your oversight role. That's what it looks like.
No, look, that's why this independent probe will then assist us whether we failed or not. Because there are so many questions that we raised which need to be answered from the school level, go to the district, go to the parent body, look at the SGB, learners themselves, educators, the service provider that was assisting the school to, for this orientation as per the school. All those elements need to be covered. So let's wait for the report to dictate whether we have failed or not.
How soon before we see that report?
We normally give ourselves 3 months because we don't want them to short-circuit anything. They must go through everything, and they normally, in 3 months, they should be in a position to can provide information. Now that we have actually 2 of those probes, so we'll give them an opportunity. But I'm sure that the administrative process to appoint the investigative body, probably they are done now because they started only today. Remember, the MEC announced on Friday for the Parktown one, and yesterday on Sunday when we were visiting the family. After the interaction between us and the family, he felt that, look, there's so many questions that could not be answered by the SGP and the principal. Hence, he then decided that we need to also, have the independent probe that will be appointed.
And very quickly, Steve, we spoke to Enoch's mum today. Of course, she is heartbroken, and she says that she believes the school was irresponsible. Do you agree?
No, we're not going to go there. I mean, we respect the family, That's why the probe will also go to the family to say, what do you know? Because both families, the family of Seboko or Seboko in Eldos, they said so many things that some we were not even aware. Even the principal was actually shocked at some point, things that they told him. So we'll give them an opportunity, but we'll respect them. We need to give them space to mourn. And the anger will really, it's understandable. Anything they say, we understand where they're coming from, and we will respect that.
All right, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Gauteng Education Department spokesperson Steve Mabona.